everybody doing? Right now, I am feeling okay. Maybe not a great day, but I'm feeling okay. I will stream for as long as I can. I uh, I still got some tiles I'm missing. I ran out of slabs, but I got this one done. I don't have beds in it, and I don't have it populated. But I got that one built. And then sometime I'll tear these down because I'll have one of each. I'll have one of each of them. Now, I might not leave it up. I don't know how it's going to look. It's something we've done before when I've been on other servers and that. But I'm going to go get some emeralds. And I can't remember which villagers do it, but some of the villagers sell glowstone blocks. And I need to start buying some of those, and then I need the redstone. So those are the two things I'm going to be trying to buy. But I need the Okay, it's done this before. I'm supposed to have... Oh, there we go. You can see the glitches here. I've done that before where I came over and there were no villagers in here. And there were no animals. And I'm like, oh my God, what happened? I thought they got taken out. And then after like a minute, they appeared. It was like magic. Yeah, I got this road here. It ain't finished, but I got the start of it. I need more pumpkin blocks so I can light this up and take the torches. Okay, I got it's on a commercial right now. It's on YouTube and it's the History Channel, so it's legit. I don't believe I'm watching a bootleg, but it's Ancient Aliens, Super Powered Extraterrestrials Guard Planet Earth. Sounds like the plot of a excellent TV show. I don't know how many. Oh, sweet. Okay. I honestly hadn't done, I've been on here a few times. I've been getting like off stream too. And I've been working on getting resources and stuff. So I haven't been like dealing with this. So I'm like, I didn't know how much I'd have in the way of emeralds. I thought I like to keep one row like there as a safety so that if something comes up that I really need, I've always got a fair amount of emeralds. And to be fair, the village over there where I just came from, I've got a fair amount of emeralds stored up, and I think I got some at the other village, the one I'm going to now. But still, I'd like to not go there empty handed. I'd like to go there with like a shitload of emeralds. I really wish they'd add like deer. Maybe they could add something that you don't hunt. I'm not looking. I'm not looking for them to add meat or anything to it, but I like to see deer. They added dolphins. You know, unicorn would be nice, but the unicorn. We already got the horses, and if they did the unicorns, they'd almost have to make them like the polar bears where they and I've gotten killed enough times by polar bears. I really don't want to advocate for them adding a mob that's gonna kick my ass on a bad day like the polar bears do. Okay, I'm watching something. I think it's sailing or something. The chick's like pretty hot, even like in the suit she's wearing. And she's got like this big, it's almost as big as my tablet, and she's got it strapped to her fucking arm to give her data. I'm seriously thinking about skipping this ad. If they were showing more of that girl, I'd probably watch it. She had a pretty thick accent. Like I said, she really looked good. It was kind of like a wetsuit or something like that. It was real bulky. And she wasn't in a bikini. And yeah, she's back. Wasn't a bikini or anything. And, normally, so she's got to be pretty hot to look that good in something like that. I gotta get fortune on my hoe. Because fortune on your hoe, I don't know about these. I think it works on this, but it definitely works on like the carrots and stuff. With a fortunate hoe, you get more food. You get way more food. Unless they've glitched that out. Oh shit, I gotta go turn it into paper. Sale GP is what I don't really want. Sale GP dot doc or slash doc. I don't want to tell you guys how to sell your shit, but you should really have that really attractive girl in there doing this shit. That get my attention. Okay. Uh, like I said, I'll go as long as I can. I felt really good when I started. Okay. Now I'm gonna skip it. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna hang out because I want to hit these guys at least one more time. Let's activate the gold farm. Gold farm activated. Hey, I'm not really proud of the fact that I have to do this. That I'm doing this. It's I got legitimate health issues, and I don't always know when I'm having a bad day playing this. I usually have a pretty good idea when I should or should not drive, but that's a much that's a much easier thing to determine. But like telling whether, because I'm not driving a car, I don't have to worry about it or anything. But it's a little narrower thing here. But I just sometimes where I wouldn't be out driving, but I figure I'm okay to play video games. The next thing I know, I'm getting blown up by a creeper or some other bullshit, and so I do that. But just for you out there playing Minecraft, you should feel free. It's your game. If you're playing on a server, then they may have rules. But if you're doing your own thing, then you do your own thing and don't feel bad about it. Yeah, they're talking about like your mythology of like Greek gods and all that, and then there are some, and I'm not saying they're wrong. I just don't know, but there's some that think that those people were aliens. And really, you think about it, I think one of the best places to fucking handle that was Stargate SG-1, where you ran into the Asgardians, and they were an alien race that had befriended humanity, and they came to us pretending to look like us, and then like is that one planet they destroyed Thor's hammer to free Teal'c because it was basically there was some Asgardian tech on that planet, and if anybody connected to the Gould landed on it, it would fucking beam them into this pit that would keep the Gould. So whether it was a Gould or a Jaffa, it would basically suck them in there, and they would not be able to leave until the symbiote was dead, and it disabled their tech. Well, they disabled it to get Teal'c out. Well, then as soon as the Goa'uld figured it out, or Harrower did, I think it was. Well, he basically sent troops in there to take the planet over, and so they had to contact Thor and let him know. And they contacted the Asgardians, and they already sort of knew who they were because O'Neill recognized them as the alien race that had helped him out when he had to have the little ancient thing sucked out of his head or whatever. And either that or that was after. I don't remember. I think it was after he had gotten his brain sucked by the ancient device. And then you had the Goa'uld. They were like the historic gods from legend. And that's another thing that I've heard before they're talking about now. They talk about you've got, Greek gods, Norse gods and all that. Well, they're real similar. It's almost like the same story being told over and over and over again with people that didn't generally interact. Hmm. Oh, the little call to action that I'm doing right now, I'll probably be doing it until I die. Because there's a commercial on YouTube right now. If you could please, get a hold of your people in authority, your elected officials, local, state, county, federal, and just ask them to work on legalizing assisted suicide because, you know, we live in a world where if not daily, at least every couple days, every couple weeks, we've got a mass shooting and we're watching people murdered. Um, and there just seems to be gridlock. We've got a group of terrorists that are occupying like half a government, and they don't want anything to do about this. It was just on today. Joe Biden is working on something that will maybe help global warming. And suck ass, I mean, Senator Joe Manchin down there in West Virginia, he's going to do everything he can stop it because, by God, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck if we all die as the planet burns, that stupid son of a bitch. He's not going to fucking lose some. He's making like over $1 million a year from coal profits. And I'm sorry, that's just wrong. That guy is. I can't even say he's hip deep in Cole's pocket. He's got money in it. You know you know they're talking about how a judge shouldn't be able to rule on something where he's got a personal conflict. Well, I'm sorry. People like Joe Manchin shouldn't be able to vote on laws where they've got a personal conflict. I mean, they really shouldn't. But so he's going to block it. And So we're not going to get anything done, I think, in the near term on gun laws. And we've also had it where hospitals and insurance companies will go to court and they'll get permission to let somebody die, basically murder someone. They could treat him, they could keep him alive longer. The family wants them to, but see, they don't have the money. And so the insurance companies and the hospitals, sometimes one or the other or both, they'll go to court and they'll be like, "Hey, there's no money for this. We should be able to just let little Johnny die, the little poor 4-year-old kid with fucking eye cancer." And I can't remember a specific case of it, but they do. They go and they get permission to just fucking unplug and let them die. And you come on up. Yeah, you come. Oh, you good girl. And they do. They unplug them and they're basically murdering them. And and that's okay. Uh, so we should be able to give people that are sick like me and don't seem to be getting any better, or people that are dying that want a better option, which I could be down the road, given time. We should be able to have some different options. Because, like, being homeless isn't good. Not having enough money to take care of yourself. And I mean, let's be honest. I'm not even gonna shit on it, but like disability, uh, I'm not gonna be making anything like I was when I was working at General Motors before I got sick. I'm pretty sure I was drugged or poisoned for for like bringing a. I don't even know if you want to. I would refer to it as a whistleblower, but technically I don't know if it meets that description. But I was bringing up quality issues and stuff. And I was getting nothing but harassed and shit for it. And when they tried to fire me and that failed, well, then shortly after they fired or tried to fire me, I started getting sick. And it took, I mean, it was going on for years. I had a doctor tell me she couldn't find any medical reason for what was going on. And believe me, she looked. I had a colonoscopy and this other. They stuck a fucking pipe about that long up my ass just to fucking look around, and they couldn't. All they found was diverticulitis, and that they didn't find cancer or something, which is what she was worried about. And just basically ask them to work on that. And here's what I'm thinking. It might be where I get no fucking help, but maybe that will shame people into getting off their fucking ass on the gun issue. Maybe. Just fucking maybe. Um, so I don't know, but just please write them. See if we can get going on that. Because I got to be honest with you, I have no idea what's going on with the disability, but at first I thought it was good because the company that's been helping, they go, "Oh my God, you've got to meet with them. They're going to send you to their doctors." And they said they usually make a decision, 1 or 2 months after you do that. So I'm like, cool. I got one this month. I got one next month. And what happened is one of the appointments I'm going to, and I think it's the fucking internal medicine one. I'm not sure, but there's one of my appointments now. Whether I don't care whether it's mental health or internal medicine, one of them's being done at a chiropractic clinic. So I got a sneaking suspicion that they're gonna phone this in just so they can check the box. Yes, we gave him his fucking medical visit, and then boom, fuck you, you're not getting it. I think that's what's gonna happen, but I really don't know. But here's the thing: even if they do it, even even if they fucking do the shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna wait. I'm not paying that. Yeah, I'm not paying that. I'm gonna wait till the price comes down. But I'm not gonna make anything near like I was when I was working. I should do better than what my brother is because I had a pretty good paying job, but I was making before I got sick. I was making right around 1,000 a week, and I believe That might have been after taxes. I had a good paycheck. I'm not complaining about that. And aside from that, I got at least one grievance settled because management was screwing me out of overtime, and I got paid for that. So I should be getting more than even 40 hours. That's what I was used to, and fucking disability ain't gonna be anywhere near that. So I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be like struggling. I'll be struggling to pay electrical, buy like I'm doing okay now, but I'm not doing what I used to do. And I'm looking like I bought some olive oil to cook with that will not fit in the cupboard. I don't know if it's gonna leak or not, but I haven't opened it yet. But it's got to lay down because it was at Aldi's. It was I think 50 cents or a dollar cheaper than the other one. Well, the bottle's too fucking big for the cupboard because it's like a real tall, narrow bottle, and but it's just not going to be a life. And it's like what? If all your and this, I'm being honest here. I'm not trying to be a dick. If all you're doing is being able to eat and sleep, what's the fucking point? I mean, seriously, if you can't have a life, if you're sick and you can't work and they're not going to, and again, I'm not asking for anything. I'm just saying give us some better options. And I'm not asking for more money. I'm not asking for that. Just, if all it's going to be is just barely having enough to eat and barely having enough to function and have a house over your head, what's the fucking point? I mean, we can at least be honest about it. And so, please see if we can make that happen. That's all I'm asking. Um, Jesus Christ, I can't believe the fucking people that got money. These people, hey, all you people that are taking out these like 10-minute fucking ads on YouTube, why don't you just give me some money? just fucking donate it in my PayPal thing. Okay, this is where they lose me. They go, it's amazing how the old stories of the gods are so similar to the superhero stories of today. Yeah, okay, you kind of lost me on that one. Nope. That's what we wanted. Yeah, I need some of those. I got to find out what I got to do to make those. Okay, Okay, there used to be a way where I could get that fucking thing to go in there. There we go. Okay, I just need slabs and glass. Okay. Okay, the thing I do like, they start talking about the Avengers movie, but the cartoon comics they're showing, they look like the old ones back from when I was reading them as a kid. They don't look like the newer ones. Okay, I watch enough Spanish music on YouTube that about half the time I get commercials that are not in English. And the only real bad thing about it is maybe it's something I need, but because I don't speak the language, I have no idea if it's something I'm supposed to like Davato. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's some over-the-counter Viagra that I could really use or something. I have no idea what it is. Everybody looks so fucking happy. Yeah, maybe it is like an over-the-counter because it looked like there were two guys and a girl. They're dancing together. Looks like they might be planning on a threesome. I don't know. Oh, now it's her and three guys. Holy shit, that must be some good stuff. The only bad thing is one of those guys gonna wake up in a bed. He doesn't know where he's at. There's gonna be like three Dominican kids playing with his foot. Yeah, they got all these statues. Like, well, why aren't and you got people? Well, if these gods were so powerful, why aren't they here? Well, they were fighting naked. It's like it's all fun and games until you lose a testicle. There was a series of books. I haven't thought about them in a while, and I can't think of the guy's name, but God, I can't remember. What it was is he did all his books kind of in the same vein, and they all centered around the champion eternal and the companion to champion. There were these two fixed people, and sometimes one knew the other, sometimes the other knew the one, and sometimes they both knew each other, and sometimes they didn't know each other at all. But one of them was bound to be the epic hero of the age, and the other one was his, basically faithful sidekick that would stay with them. Uh, Elric, I think Elric was one of the story. That was one of the characters, and what it was multiverse. The guy had a beautiful fucking idea for how do you basically keep writing stories over and over again that are all different. But so well, each one of them was like a its own universe, and so you had this shit, and Okay, I'll see what these look like. I might do these around the village, at least on the roads. I'll see what they look like. And I might change out the wood. I might find something better. I don't know. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm really sorry. Yesterday and today they haven't been good days, but I've been having a pretty good day, and I just don't want to turn into a fucking babbling idiot. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Might try and get a little bit more done, but I did a little walking around to cook today, and that like, and this is the thing. Yesterday, I went and took a nap. I laid down for a little bit, and I was still sleeping at normal time, but I sort of vegged out, took a nap. I don't think I passed out though, and I did. I felt better after like an hour or two. Um, Peace out, and I hope everybody has a pretty good day. Take care. See you later. I'm gonna just end this stream.